I'm Francois from Kaiwhai Safaris, and I've been hunting in Africa all my life. Together with my partner Erik and our professional guides, we guide everyday American hunters to hunt the dozens of species that our beautiful dark continent has to offer. This is Getaway to Africa.
Obviously, our crown precision guns here in the foreground gives you a good example of the guns that we shoot, but let's talk about calibers for a minute. So, according to the law, the minimum required caliber for large game, dangerous game, is a 375 H&H or 375 Remington Magnum or bigger. This is obviously very important when hunting dangerous game, and the reason being is that you need enough gun for whatever you're shooting. I'm going to start with the 375 H&H. This is what we call the PH caliber. This is one of our preferred rounds. The reason being is it's less expensive as a PH, for example, but even as a client, you can shoot these, the least expensive of all the large game caliber rounds, dangerous game calibers. We prefer to shoot that. You'll see that this bullet specifically here, the Hornady dangerous game, this has got a soft expandable tip, a bullet, and this is what we shoot our first shot with. Once you get onto the animal, let's look at a buffalo, for example. You'll have the gun on the sticks, you're ready to shoot the buffalo, you've got a soft tip in there, soft bullet, and this is an expandable bullet. Once you shoot that into the chest cavity of the animal, the heart-lung area, the bullet expands and causes maximum damage. This changes shape, obviously this mushrooms. Followed afterwards is our solid. So once you use your 375 in the gun, the second bullet in your gun is a solid, and these are any solids. Most manufacturers have solids for a 375 or bigger, and this is what we would recommend. Going one caliber up, this is the 416 Rigby. This is, you'll see this is a rimless bullet. We like the 416 Rigby for a specific reason. This is a very romantic caliber. When people talk about Africa, this is a beautiful bullet. Obviously a little bit more firepower, a little bit more expensive. We got to shoot it all the time and practice with your gun at home before you come to Africa. Obviously the 416 packs a little bit more of a punch, and when you're looking at going larger than buffalo, for example, you're shooting hippo or elephant, the 416 would be something that we would recommend. Once again, this is a soft expandable tip, followed up by a solid, depending on what you're shooting. For example, people that shoot elephant, we don't use a soft point that often, the soft bullet. We prefer to have, for a brain shot on a hippo or an elephant, we'll shoot a solid from the start. This gives you maximum penetration, the bullet doesn't deform, and if you shoot a brain shot or a spine shot on most animals, this is what we would use. Going up from there, this is the 458 caliber. Now from here on, obviously it gets bigger and heavier. You get a 450 grain bullet projectile. This obviously is a little bit bigger, more powder, more penetration, more speed. And once you go to these calibers, there are advantages and disadvantages of these. The biggest disadvantage is people that are not used to shooting this all the time, makes it hard for you to practice at home, and makes for a situation where you're not used to shooting that gun in the situation of an animal that you hunt, which might be problematic when you're in the field. All right, once we go up from there, we're looking at 450s, the 500s, the nitros, which is very romantic in Africa. This is a 100-year-old caliber where people shoot these rifles that are so big and so powerful. The double rifles. This is the 450 Rigby, one of my personal preferences. I like to use that rifle for backup when you're looking at hippo or elephant, for example. That's a very, very heavy caliber. Now that is a 500 grain bullet, and this will pretty much kill everything on the planet. Charging elephant, charging hippo, charging buffalo. If your shot is well placed, it stands no chance against that. So coming to Africa to shoot dangerous game, very important to look at your calibers, 375 or bigger. There's various options on the market. If you do not have one already, we always can give you a gun that you can shoot with over here, but it's very important to practice with it. Practice shooting off sticks, making sure you have the right caliber and the right bullet for the application. If you're not sure about it, you always talk to us or talk to your PH, and they will give you a good idea of what you should use and what you should bring.
The Getaway Series is proudly sponsored by Crown Precision Arms.
Claudia, good evening.
Good evening. Very good evening, actually.
Very good evening. Last day, and we just had a little inside joke about you waiting to perform until the last day. And did you perform?
It's also crazy to think I've had that much adrenaline running through my body all day, but anyway. No, so the Springbok this morning, we hopped off the truck. We knew there was this big open field, and we knew that Springbok liked to be in it.
Yes, it's important to mention we never saw them.
Yes,
but
100%.
the guy got to knew about these two specific rams that's been hanging out there.
Yes.
We took a chance.
100%. We got off, just started walking in, and mind you, where we're walking, it's open. You get some bushes around and whatever, and the grass is taller for me anyway, but no, but we moved through and just kind of slowly moved around in there, and then finally got that Springbok spotted. And as soon as he was spotted, it was like, yep, he's good.
You shot a Springbok before, and we looked for something bigger.
Yes.
And it's amazing how you come to know the animals, and just immediately that chemistry is there. That being hunters, both of us, be like, yes, that's the one.
We were definitely both on the same page, and we just moved into position and got 252 yards.
From the sticks.
From the sticks.
It's not like in a prone position. It's tough.
Yeah, taller grass. Again, we ran into that, and luckily, studying the anatomy and seeing these animals, I was able to make a really good shot, one shot, and then he just dropped, and that's what we like to see.
Oh, it's a monster. Yes, ma'am.
We totally missed that one.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Beautiful Springbok there. Oh, look at him. So, you have shot a Springbok before.
Yes.
But we were looking specifically for one bigger than you already got, obviously.
Yes.
That's how it works. Took us a couple of days.
Yep.
Got onto plenty of Springbok throughout this couple of days, and eventually we ended up with this.
Yes.
You can run us through the hunt.
Yeah, so like he said, we were looking for Springbok, but we were looking specifically for a certain size, and so we have been searching. We knew that they liked this field, so we decided that we were going to get down at the edge of the field and kind of move our way through and just see, what we could pick up with being undetectable by them. And so we did. We moved through the field very nicely and found this beautiful ram. And I think almost immediately it was like, that's the one.
Yeah, when I saw it, I mean, it was 252, which is a long shot from the sticks. As you can see, the wind is blowing quite hard today. But you made a perfect shot.
Set up.
It was a quartering towards. You dropped it and it dropped.
That's how we like it.
And whoop, whoop. That's how I like it.
Yes.
No, congratulations. It was a brilliant stalk. The sun worked in our way, the wind worked in our way.
Yes.
Just like I said, 252 from the sticks. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And it's a beautiful springbok.
Yes,
See the horn tips going back and everything. So.
Very happy.
Congratulations. I think that's how you want to end a safari in Africa.
Yes.
Great shooting.
Thank you.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you. So this is my third time personally over to Africa. And obviously I love it enough to come back year after year. And I was very excited that you were able to also join me this year.
Yes, me too.
Just the place itself, Africa, is absolutely incredible. There's no other place like it. You've been many places.
I've been a lot of places and this is one of my favorite for sure.
Yeah, just the animals, the place, the people, you know, we hunt. You get to see so many different animals in a day, which is incredible. You get to learn about so many different animals. You get to learn about the culture. You get to learn even the food here. The food's amazing.
I definitely gained weight being here.
Yeah, dessert with lunch and dinner,
Food
I must
was
say.
exceptional. I can't deny
No,
that.
it's incredible. And just like the way of living, and I can't get enough of it, obviously, because I keep coming back. But let me hear a little bit more about your experience, I guess.
I will for sure be
First
back.
time, yeah.
This is the greatest 8 days of my life.
Yeah.
I've said this to multiple people.
Yeah.
We are out in the bush, but we do have Wi-Fi, so we can talk to people back home. And I've sent pictures, videos, I've talked to people. I've told them. It's honestly, sadly, where I'm from, pretty much everything I do here is not very believable. It's a story that doesn't even sound real because it's so crazy. It's like, you did what?
Yeah.
So I have to take pictures. I have lots of pictures. We have a beautiful video crew, and we got great pictures, great videos that'll last a lifetime for me. And
very much so.
Is great because I actually get to share it with everybody.
Yeah.
And once again, we talked about the food. Food's exceptional, amazing. Just everything. People are great. The scenery. Just sometimes I have to take a deep breath and just take it in. Yes. Because it's like, is this real?
Yes.
Is this simulation or is this real?
Just and like the hunting. The hunting.
Oh, the hunting is amazing. Like I can't speak for where you're from, but where I'm from, you know, we go to the woods. We might see a whitetail. We might see a squirrel. Out here, it's endless. It's endless. And it's endless beauty. There's beauty in everything out here, and it's great. And this is my first time here. I've been to Egypt, I've been to South Africa. This is my first time to Namibia. And this lodge, this is my first time, but I'll for sure be back. It's already booked.
It's already on the list. That's right.
Yes,
that's right. Yes. No, the hunting, we've had some absolutely stunning animals that we've been hunting. I got a chance and was able to get one of my favorite animals, which was the golden wildebeest, and I was so excited. The guides are phenomenal. I mean, they've got us on every single animal that was, you know, even a wink of an eye on the list. What was your favorite animal that you were able to get?
Well, actually, the same day, I got the eland. The eland is exceptional, and it makes me feel bad because sometimes I just quit looking. Because if I look as hard as I can, I'll never see anything, and they spot it, and their eyes are so good because they're so used to the terrain and they're used to the animals, and I'm like, I can't see nothing.
No, it's so neat having the bushmen there too.
Yes, the bushmen are crazy.
I mean, what a way of living. It's just everything all together just creates such an incredible experience.
Oh yeah.
It really is.
Nothing like I've ever done before.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yes. Well,
I hope to have you back as well as many others.
Yes, it's happening.
Yes.
I'm coming back. That's no doubt.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I enjoy it every single time. I can't wait till I come back as well.
Yes.
Let's be real, it's gonna happen. So,
sure.
yeah, no, it's just been an exceptional trip, and I can't thank Kaiwhai Safaris enough for having us along as well. They've been absolutely incredible every single year, year after year after year. They never miss a beat. So, I'm happy to hear that you had the same experience.
The Getaway Series is proudly sponsored by Crown Precision Arms.
Crown Precision Arms, where every shot counts. Our rifles are designed to be reliable, durable, and accurate, giving you the confidence to take your shot every time.
We had a great day today, and what made it very special for me today was the fact that we hunted with Richard, and you were guided by AJ, my son, on his very first ever professional hunt. And I had a tear in my eye at some point. It was really special for me. AJ is a really good hunter. He's hunted most of his life, and he did his guiding course in school and everything, and now he's hunting, and he guided a client with me, and just made me quite emotional. It's an honor for me to have you as a friend to hunt with him. What happened this morning? Tell us about your hunt.
The whole trip was kind of like what we do back in the States, but today our plan was really specifically to find a low spot, because we knew the weather was changing, and a spot where we knew the animals would be bedded down. And we were going to just kind of walk through that area and see if we could find something bedded in certain low-lying tree areas and stuff like that. And as we were getting on our way to where we were going, we spotted some red hartebeest grazing. It was the first sign we'd seen of animals this morning, and it was a very cold morning. But as the weather was changing, we did have some red hartebeest grazing. So we developed the plan, and we parked that truck, and I think we're about 300 or 400 yards out from them. And I just kind of got a little goosebumps when you said, AJ, I think you should guide this one, because you had told me it was his first time guiding. As we were approaching, and Larab and AJ were out in front, the cow and the calf were there, and we had to get around them, and then we had to wait for him to get in a position, but he was just behind this bush just a little bit too much for a bit, and then we patiently had him clear the bush, and AJ felt like it was a good time to take a shot, and I put the scope on him, and yeah, I think we dropped him right where he was standing.
Good shot.
You're gonna be damn good, boy.
Awesome.
Awesome.
What a great job. Let's go and find your hartebeest.
Let's do it.
He's done. Good job. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. That's where I hit him right there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Beautiful trophy.
Beautiful.
Look at how thick those horns are.
That's a really thick one.
Yeah.
Your shooting this week has just been
phenomenal.
Astonishing. It's like
as good as your guiding. Well, it's my pleasure to be able to share it with you, father, son. Been doing this your whole life, and now your son, the next generation, is
yes, sir.
Is part of your operation. And it's just a pleasure to be the first client that you've professionally guided.
And you'll remember this for years
I will.
to come.
I'll remember it the rest of my life, son. Yes, sir.
Great job.
Congratulations on a beautiful, beautiful animal.
Thank you.
Incredible shot too. Next shot. Explain us how that went for you.
Well, when we spotted the red hartebeest off in the bush, we pulled off to the side of the road. We were a few hundred yards out, probably 300, 400 yards, maybe 5. So we had to come back down the road, get the wind right, get a good stalk on him, we did an early setup, maybe 150 yards or so, but all we had was the calf and the cow. So we couldn't get a good line on the bull. So we went about 20 or 30 yards to the left, still a little bit behind some brush, so we had to wait for him to come forward. He came forward just enough and stuck his neck out there, started moving forward. I felt like I had a good shot on him, so I took the shot, and I think we pretty much dropped right where we hit him at about 150 yards.
So we as professional hunters, we just look at the bases and how thick the horns is to identify if it's a male or female, because the females have horns really similar, but just a little bit thinner.
So you did a great job of distinguishing which animal to take and setting up and putting me in a good position to help me take a good shot on that. Thank you. Thank you for guiding me.
Thank you.
Were you glad that your dad was there on your first animal?
I wouldn't say so, but yeah, just to have a backup there, make sure everything is good. It was good.
And now you're on your own.
Yeah.
You're good to go. We'll send you with a tracker and a gun and a truck, and
that's how I like it.
Go and do it. Congratulations, my boy.
Thank you.
You did a great job, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, AJ.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
thank
sir.
You.
And Richard, thank you for joining us today and creating a special week and a special memory for AJ.
Oh, well, thank you for letting me be a part of it.